Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play. Although it was the first on their list, the last one I'm getting to. WWE 2K15 2K Showcase Mode. Hustle, Loyalty, and Disrespect. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hustle, Loyalty, and me disrespecting the sanctity of LPing by burping. I've been doing that a lot in my LPs recently. I've been drinking Diet Mountain Dew to sort of, I guess, have an extreme energy level or whatever, and carbonation, man, I tell you. But yeah, it's Hustle, Loyalty, and Disrespect, and for the first time in a little while, John Cena and CM Punk are actually going to go one-on-one on Raw in Vegas, I guess for the title.
This contest is set for one fall.
Punk wouldn't lose the title on Raw, would he? You'd think they would have a title switch on a pay-per-view.
Is the WWE champion, CM Punk.
What a way to end Raw's 2-hour era. Next week, we go to 3 hours. But right now, it's CM Punk and Big Show in our main event here tonight, live.
I don't want to get all smarky-marky again, but when Raw went to 3 hours instead of 2, a lot of people have, with hindsight, said that was a very bad idea. You'd think they'd have more time to get in more storylines and stuff for more characters, but almost everybody, even the people who work at WWE in private, apparently admit that they can't stop now because it would seem like a step down, and the revenue is important to the company, but 3 hours is a lot of wrestling to watch in one sitting every week. It's just kind of, people just kind of get bored. Oh, never mind, Big Show's in this match. I thought it was CM Punk versus John Cena one-on-one, because I wasn't paying attention.
Standing at 7 feet tall.
Squatting at over 6 feet tall.
131 pounds. Big Show.
Bloop.
Well, Big Show is extremely
Big
upset.
Show.
He believed he should have won the Money in the Bank ladder match last night, but when the handle snapped off the briefcase, John Cena
Maybe that was
his
what was supposed to
hands
happen. I don't know.
became Mr. Money in the Bank. Well, CM Punk has his
Big Show, weapon of mass destruction. And he's targeting the people who make below standard quality briefcase handles. He really does have the worst theme music ever. Paul White, by all accounts, a pretty good dude. Always kind of liked him as a performer. You hear interviews with him, he seems like he's just kind of a fun guy, I guess. You know, don't know, haven't met him. But his theme music is so awful. Here's a Big Show. Here's a Big Show. Come on down to the Big Show. So never mind. I was just completely freaking wrong when I said it was CM Punk versus John Cena. And I hope you gave me hell for it in the comments at the end of the last video. So, defeat Big Show with pinfall submission, damage Big Show moderately. So yeah, I was just talking about how we're finally getting back to CM Punk versus John Cena. And we're really not. We're just going back and forth. Oh, okay, well, again, yeah, just talking all the smack in the last video, and now it's coming together. The reason they didn't do Chris Jericho versus CM Punk and John Cena versus The Rock in this 2K Showcase mode is because that was part of 30 years of WrestleMania in WWE 2K14. So that's probably why. I believe, with the exception of WrestleMania 6 and the Warrior DLC, and there might be some others if you go through and are really paying attention, I think the 2K Showcase modes of WWE 2K15 don't repeat any matches that were used in WWE 2K14's WrestleMania. That's probably what happened there. So that kind of makes sense now, looking back. Which will really suck, because it means we don't get to do CM Punk versus The Undertaker, which is such a fun match. When CM Punk and Paul Heyman were both, like, they were like a humanoid hybrid made of pure asshole. Some kind of genetic modification technology where the skin that makes an asshole was grown to make it a human being called CM Punk. Such a dick during that whole feud. But yeah, getting back to this. So yeah, last video talking about, oh man, it's hustle, loyalty, disrespect, but we're really just watching the two singles matches of these two guys, and then they skipped right over WrestleMania. Well, there's a reason they skipped over WrestleMania, but yeah, it just seems like they decided to take the two biggest guys in the company that year and follow their separate paths. So we want to damage Big Show moderately, and then I'm sure we'll get some kind of other objective.
And you know, if CM Punk wants to be successful, he knows he cannot go straight at the much larger Big Show.
He'll have to rely on his speed advantage.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was going to let me suplex Big Show. Ironically, some of the previous WWE 2K15 games have been kind of more realistic as far as the physics of a small guy finding a big guy. That being said, I haven't actually been able to lift him over my head yet, so maybe I'm not giving the game enough credit. Maybe it actually won't let me do it.
Episode of Monday Night Raw.
Wow, an event nearly 20
Some of the PS2 era games, and even I think PS1 era games, had like set up different weight classes for wrestlers so that guys who were classified as small or medium couldn't classify guys who were, you couldn't lift guys who were classified as like super heavyweight. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
What a fierce kick.
Just slap him in the face. Ow. And that was my fault. I fell into this just slap the R2 button with speed to counter, which doesn't work in this game, and I know it doesn't, so I shouldn't be doing it. You'll see CM Punk has a higher progress towards a finisher, but until just then, just a nice picture of the Big Show on that sign, a sea of fireflies. But he wasn't really actually doing as much damage as the Big Show. Different stars have different stats. CM Punk builds up finishers quickly because he's considered more of a showman. The Big Show is kind of hard to wear down sometimes. Although as I say that, it's sort of being proven untrue. Ow.
Daniel Bryan focused much of his attack on the ribs of CM Punk.
We even thought at one point that CM Punk may have suffered cracked ribs.
Yeah, after witnessing the brutality in last night's
CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan? That sounds like a better match than this. Why aren't we playing that in showcase mode?
Not today, too fast.
The stunning speed of Big Show. Oh. I can't possibly pick on Big Show more than he's used to being picked on. Like, please retire is now a routine chant during his matches. As incredibly obnoxious as that is. Although with offense like this, I kind of understand. Well, you can. He just did. I'm not sure it was a wise move if he's trying to win the title, but... Or this might be like a... he wins a title shot if he wins kind of deal.
Yeah, but Big Show doesn't care. He wants to punish the champion. He wants to destroy the champion here tonight.
He wants to punish the champion. He's going to issue punitive fines. That's right, he's got Money in the Bank briefcase, but he's a good guy. Traditionally, bad guys tend to win because the you can get a title shot whenever you want it really lends itself to weaselly title changes where bad guys win over good guys who just got their asses kicked by somebody else. See, but John Cena, way too big of a hero for that. He's even moved out of his it's not hatred, it's heritage phase.
We all know what your announcement's going to be, John.
No, it's not. I'm nice.
How long has it been since you've been WWE champion? Isn't that the WWE championship that you designed, the one with the spinner?
Yeah, the retarded one.
That's your championship, John. Look, you've got a referee here now. You would be a fool not to cash that briefcase in.
Well,
now.
yeah, thanks. I get that, Show. I'm trying to do it, but you interrupted me.
Look how weak he is. You will never have an easier championship victory than you will have right now.
But he still has those eyes that make him look like some kind of freakish monster. No, I will have an easier one.
To prepare for the biggest match of your life. You have been WWE champion for
your match with Vince McMahon's
239
lawyers.
days. So at Raw 1000, with both of us fresh, we will find out who the best in the world really is.
Oh, you jerk. You know I'm going to lose, and now you just want to make it so you look even better.
Wonder what was my huge announcement tonight about this briefcase. That's
Well, it turns out I got a reinforced handle.
Big Show knocked off the ring right onto the floor.
That's not much of an announcement, but okay. My announcement is you strike through over the letter S.
I don't know if that's
Me.
a decision by John Cena to give Punk that much warning.
Now, Punk and Cena both good guys, which is why Punk is probably not going to nail Cena with the championship title here as much as I want him to. Yeah, I saw an ace of spades in his tats. If you want to gamble. And now, flashing way back, it's Alberto Del Rio looking like a psychopath. He's like, I belong in this cage, John Cena. They put me in this mental institution when I told everyone a robot from the future had come to kill my unborn son. Is that Alberto? Yeah. No, maybe that's Jericho. But yeah, I was like, there's various guys in the Money in the Bank ladder match that didn't get a shout out because poor The Miz wasn't mentioned. See, now that's the shot they should have been using in John Cena's Sexy High School Adventure. The biggest night in Raw history, Raw 1000. That was the biggest night in Raw history. But I suppose there's not a whole lot of point in marketing previous events that you're no longer really making money off of as the biggest in history. So yeah, so I took a quick second to like check the timer on the video. We got plenty. I mean, I barely started this video, so I don't know why I even needed to do that. Let's watch John Cena as he goes and holds up his title belt versus CM Punk pantomiming sleepy time. And now we finally get John Cena versus CM Punk. I think the narrative was hinting that that was coming, and that's why I thought it was coming previous. St. Louis Mo was Randy Orton gonna like rappel from the ceiling on a rope that's made out of sections of the Gateway Arch and save the day for everyone here? Oh, shut up, Cena. He doesn't really do the talk to the camera on the top of the apron thing anymore. Not the apron, the entryway. I guess he does occasionally. He's irritated me for some reason. So this is player 2 Cena, is lime green colors. Much like M. Bison, he switched from a reddish orange to green when he's player 2. Lime green on the winning team. Au contraire, I think someone's forgetting the Samoan SWAT team. Were they even up? I guess they were the headbangers. And, I thought it would be really fun to go check out some old Raws on the WWE Network, and for whatever reason, the first one I happened to pick up featured like one half of the headbangers, or the head shrinkers, excuse me, versus Randy Savage as the main event, and I was like, oh man, yeah, Raw used to suck, and I didn't end up watching any more classic Raw. It was from like the first season of WWF Raw. Seriously, our main event is Macho Man Randy Savage versus one half of the head shrinkers? Who do you think's gonna win that match? Recipe for Goldo? Did I hear that lyric in there? You're gonna like teach Goldo how to cook delicious pies and cakes while he's holding his breath to freeze time? We don't usually hear this far into the rap, but that's what's going on. The weak beer made joke. Somebody gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody gonna get the ring split. Special guest referee Mark Henry comes out. He starts attacking Big Show.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, is the WWE champion, C.
They never feature a voice clip of him yelling. I'm trying to think back. Do we ever hear CM Punk's voice in any of this stuff? Maybe we don't. I'm trying to remember if that has come up in this 2K showcase. Because that might be that they paid him for using his image and trademarked name, but not his. Maybe they got out of using his voice by cutting out voice clips. But I know I could have sworn he talked at least a little bit during this 2K showcase. But no, what he's doing, I don't get what the tracing a circle on the entryway is about. But when he taps his mouth and then yells out, he's yelling, "It's clobbering time." That's like a thing. And that particular T-shirt design, the only association I have with it is I think when AJ Lee was doing her 1 week I'm with Kane, 1 week I'm with Cena, 1 week I'm with CM Punk phase. She was wearing that, outfit, only as like a sexy cutoff version with like her midriff showing. I might be dreaming up that detail, and that says more about me than anything else. Sorry about that, folks. But no, yeah, I don't think that was a sexy midriff version. I think that was just my imagination running away with me. But she was wearing like that particular CM Punk T-shirt. And as I made passing reference to, not that it's relevant, those two got married in real life, so good for them. Anyway, back to the world of fake wrestling. September 1995.
Episode in March of 2001.
Hey, and there's also WCW Thunder, Sunday Night Heat, Raw Magazine, the XFL, the Hardcore Championship. I still wonder.
But going back to talking about Raw, do you remember that exciting match between one half of the Head Shrinkers and Macho Man Randy Savage?
Two of the greatest factions in sports entertainment history.
That might not have been the main event. That might have been like the opener.
Monday Night Raw has certainly been the picture of consistency.
Back in the day, Raw would have like one, maybe two competitive matches, and it would actually still, I think, have jobber matches. It wasn't like quite like Superstars level. Or Action Zone, which was like mostly jobber match show that was like, there was one really famous, like one of the best matches of all time was like a bunch of Click guys versus other Click guys in a tag match on Action Zone, but generally not a show that was all that great. Sorry, I'm totally ignoring the exciting commentary where they're talking about Edge and Mr. Money in the Bank. Macho elbow, ooh yeah, that's what I use to defeat Head Shrinkers, brother.
He's in position, ready to strike.
CM Punk is getting ready here.
But the plot is kicking in.
And now the official inadvertently knocked out of the ring.
What a Raw main event ending this would be. You can count to 20 as long as the ref's not there. The heel's never gonna kick out. CM Punk's not really the heel. Oh, damn it, Big Show. Oh my God, I worship Big Show as my savior. Cena didn't notice Big Show coming because Cena's completely blind and deaf. Mark Henry, are you gonna come out here and defend justice? Or are you and Big Show friends at this point? I guess when you and Show were enemies, he was evil, or good. He's clearly evil now, so.
Well, this victory's just been handed to CM Punk by the Big Show.
CM Punk a good guy, like you're supposed to cheer for him, but he's like more of a kind of a roguish good guy who would take advantage of this kind of stuff. As opposed to, like, you know, Mr. Squeaky Clean good guy John Cena, who would not. I'm waiting to see if I've got another objective here. If not, I'll just go for the pin. Oh. Well, that was programmed because John Cena Michael Cole actually had specific commentary for that kick out. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't try to pin him until after he got up from that.
You know, they know each other so well and were involved in one of the most bitter rivalries in recent memory just last year. You know,
although apparently it's not over since the 2K showcase is still going on.
Just one wrong move. As this historic main event rages on, one can't help but reminisce about the first ever Raw back in January 1990.
Well, you could help it. I mean, you could try.
The Undertaker defeat Damien Demento.
I remember him.
Also, Shawn Michaels successfully defended his
Damien Demento. He came up on something else. Oh, Max Moon, I do remember. Max Moon was awesome. Shut up.
Was watching Bobby Heenan continually try to sneak his way into the building.
But Damien Demento, I heard about on some podcast or other. Kind of famous now. It's Taz's podcast talking about Damien Demento. Apparently, kind of an asshole. Good job with that comeback. I mean, you know, he was beating me with offensive maneuvers, as I said it, but still, like, his comeback consisted of like a takedown, kind of. Yes, the eyebrow raise of treachery. Like the kiss, it's like, you know, when Brutus betrayed Caesar in the. Oh wow, I got really caught up on the ropes there. When Brutus betrayed Caesar in the assembly hall or whatever, or when in the Mafia and you get the kiss of death. In the Nation of Domination, it was Rock is walking up the entryway. He seems to be leaving, and then he looks over his shoulder, raises his eyebrow, and suddenly, D'Lo and Kama Mustafa betray you at the Rock's bidding. And another plot sequence. Am I gonna have a button smash sequence to get out of this, or is it just, yeah, it's gonna be more Big Show shenanigans. So CM Punk just clearly having come out fairly well in his feud with John Cena previously. Now he just can't beat John Cena no matter what. Big Show comes out, lays out John Cena. Punk still can't beat him. And Big Show's feeling like, damn it, Punk. I'll just come out, you'll get disqualified, but you clearly just can't beat Cena. And The Rock is back to, as foreshadowed previously, start winding this thing down. Wow, that is a horrible looking run. He's just kind of like jogging down. He's like, oh, hold on, be right there. I don't know why The Rock would suddenly return to help John Cena, but that's no Cobra or Pepsi tattoo he's got, folks. Nice. Thank you, Punk. He clotheslined The Rock, who apparently was like totally devastated by this. And it's like selling like he got shot in the gut. The Rock may bleed out from getting clotheslined by CM Punk.
CM Punk, oh no, he's got The Rock up. Oh, going to sleep to the Brahma Bull. What has Punk done?
Punk, you have betrayed darkness. You have betrayed light. What has Punk done? He's doomed us all. CM Punk attacks The Rock at the end of Raw 1000. CM Punk says The Rock showed him no respect and believes that he deserves respect as WWE champion. Fair enough. Fair play to you. You showed me no respect when you came in and started attacking other dudes. Oh, there's AJ. AJ Lee, the Raw General Manager, decides to put down Cena and CM Punk in a match together against Daniel Bryan. After Daniel Bryan and Cena Cena got involved in the match between CM Punk and Big Show earlier in the night. See, she looks... I don't know why. It's weird. It's like they really didn't try... Not just AJ, but any of the divas, better known to the, you know, the rest of the world that isn't WWE marketing department as the women. They just really don't try that hard to get their looks down right at all. Yeah, so I guess, and I missed this too, there was a period where AJ Lee was the general manager of Raw. I don't even know if she was supposed to be a good guy or bad guy. Good girl, bad girl, whatever. Good cop, bad cop. She was clearly a cop. But yeah, no, that was a thing, and these two are gonna have a tag match as partners against Big Show and Daniel Bryan. Now, Daniel Bryan had a backstory with AJ, where for a while he was like the bad guy boyfriend who treated her like crap, and she was like these big puppy dog eyes, and were just like, you know, sympathetic, you know, not like physical abuse, just like, you know, always being treated like trash and for a while, and that really got Daniel Bryan over as a bad guy, and then eventually they switched around, and she was like Psycho X, and the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I heard Daniel Bryan's autobiography is out, and he never mentions her. Got a lot of people speculating that there's like some kind of gag order where if you're in a WWE product of any kind, you're not supposed to acknowledge that AJ Lee or CM Punk ever existed. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, do I want to do another match in this video? Do I want to call it a video now? Let's do one more match. One more match. One more match. One more match. But JG, you seem to say, you're saying that AJ Lee's existence is ignored by WWE, but she's right there on screen. It's during the CM Punk story mode. They kind of got to give up on that during this story mode. So the Big Show, briefly and inexplicably brought into the world title picture at this point. They flirt with making Big Show the world champion periodically. It's been a while since it's happened. Well, he's certainly the one with the stupidest hat. He dominates the world of ridiculous woolly calves. It makes his head look oddly pointy. I mean, I'm sure that like little peak at the top does not have like Big Show's head in it. There's just air up there, but still, he looks like some kind of cone head. So I see Daniel Bryan getting a little love in one of these story 2K Showcase modes. That would be a... I guess he's evil at this point because he's chanting no.
This man, Daniel Bryan, has not been the same since AJ left him at the altar at Raw 1000.
And to make matters worse, his former fiance, AJ, recently ordered Daniel Bryan to undergo a psychiatric evaluation.
The fun thing there being at separate times during their in-ring careers, both of them played the role of somebody who was nuts. I suppose they were probably both nuts at some point during their time when they were storyline together. But yeah, if you're wondering where the yes chants came from, it used to be a way to intentionally, like, it used to be something the fans would do that was supposed to piss Daniel Bryan off. Incredibly simple, but as you can see, as far as getting, well, as you can see, these are virtual fans, but in the real world it worked like this too. As far as getting people to actually, you know, audience participation, call and response, ludicrously effective. Hi, I'm CM Punk. Look in his eyes and your soul will be removed. His eyes in this game are evil. The only thing I can even compare him to is Lance Storm in whichever PS1 game I'm thinking of that had Lance Storm as a WWE guy who kept staring into camera in the backstage segments and stealing your soul with his demon eyes. It's one of the SmackDown games. If you've played it, you probably know what I'm talking about. They used to have all these backstage segments, and there would be like different dialogue choices you could get. In most cases, one of them would cause you to befriend the superstar you were talking to backstage. The other one would cause you to fight. But there was nothing you could say under any circumstance that didn't cause Lance Storm to punch you while looking psychotic. I just completely talked over whatever plot stuff Cole and Lawler were explaining. My bad. So what do you think, folks? Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Make the call.
And his partner from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 248 pounds,
It's amazing that for this ring announce. Yeah, you're feeling great. You're feeling lucky, good too. For this ring announcer, West Newbury, Massachusetts, somehow has 2 syllables. Look at this. John Cena's a cash money millionaire. Ooh, feisty. Wait, what? It's nice that the bad guys got out of the ring so John Cena could do his bounce back and forth routine. And CM Punk, his partner. Who's like standing outside of the ring with the 2 bad guys. They could be double teaming him, but no, they all give John Cena room to do his little pose fest and stomps. I'm trying to remember, what does that hand signal even mean? Does that mean you can't see me? The little... I feel like an idiot if someone explains. I mean, I used to know. I can't recall. I really would rather be playing as the other 2. Just for variety's sake at this point. I mean, I've played as Punk and Cena quite a few times during this 2K Showcase mode, of course. The no-lock. Even though that was on last week's Raw.
He does it again. Last year at SummerSlam, 2 of these men, CM Punk
as stupid a name as the Yes Lock is, and I really consider that a stupid move name. It's the same move as what used to be called the No Lock, which was somehow an even stupider name. I did not mean to go for the cover. Although actually, I've heard commentators explain before that, oh, going for the cover forces your opponent to waste energy kicking out. So in theory, that was true here.
And he does it one more time.
My bad. Tag and show you. Thank you.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Alright, Joe, you can't see me.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Clothesline followed by the 5-knuckle shuffle. Big Show not getting off to a good start here.
Oh my.
Wow, look at the damage that did to his head.
Big Show looking to become a 3-time WWE champion this Sunday at SummerSlam.
And if victorious, it would mark the first time in nearly 10 years Big Show is the WWE champion.
Yeah, but in between that time, however, Big Show has been no stranger to championship reigns. He's been World Heavyweight Champion, ECW Champion, Intercontinental Champion, US Champion.
I've completely forgotten how to do limb targeting other than, because there's more than one way to do it. There's a striking move version. Clearly haven't needed it, because at this point I have yet to actually fail one of these. I haven't lost a match, and I haven't, well, I mean, other than the plot stuff, and I haven't actually failed at any objectives, unless there's ones that occasionally you don't even notice came up. Big Show once defeated Kerry Von Erich. I missed that. I was talking. I know it's not what he said. The Fabulous Freebirds, Bruiser Brody and Rick Rude. I thought the Fabulous Freebirds were Michael Hayes, Terry Gordy, and the guy whose name I can't never remember. But apparently it was actually Rick Rude and Bruiser Brody. They were the Fabulous Freebirds. Don't know if it's on the network. I can't think where else I would have seen it, but there was a fan. That's I think what Cole's actually talking about. A pretty famous match with Tag in Punk. Don't throw me off the top. Yeah, let me do this first, thanks. But there's a pretty famous match at like the famous Texas arena where the Von Erichs used to do. That's not what I meant to do at all.
The TLC pay-per-view in December of last year when Daniel Bryan cashed in his Money in the Bank contract to defeat Big Show for the World Heavyweight
title. The Dallas Sportatorium. Famous match between Rick Rude and Bruiser Brody. It's actually pretty impressive to look at because it's this big outdoor arena where the fans are going nuts for everything they do. But, yeah. Could you just go down so I can tag out? Irene. I guess I was pressing in a direction as I hit L1, and that screwed it up, but... Anyway, good job taking out both guys while I just hung out. And now plot. This was people's big knock on 2K Showcase mode. They said, well, the actual... You just do like one move and then a bunch of cinemas play. Why don't you just go back and watch the actual match if that's what you want? I like the 2K Showcase mode. It's a good way to relive it, but... Okay. Yes, I mean, no, whatever. You would think Show would angrily beat up Daniel Bryan, but it's like, okay, I'll leave.
I guess he says if Daniel Bryan wants to do it on his own, he can.
Well, he has to do it on his own now that AJ's left him.
Show just standing over here watching as
Daniel Bryan, in real world, married to the beautiful Brie Bella.
Oh my God!
Whether or not she's your favorite in-ring diva or favorite diva, you know, on the mic, she's a lovely person, and I'm sure they're very happy together.
Cena just chomping at the bit, waiting for attack.
CM Punk, meanwhile, like, the picture of help.
What an impact from that kick.
So, get him in the corner so that we can get the plot going.
Look at this.
And this is where things got fun, as I recall.
Ooh, the running bulldog, and that may do it.
I didn't want to spoil it, but there's like, this match has some, is enough fun stuff going on that I actually did look it up to watch the real match later.
Oh, look at Punk saying, oh,
See, reluctant partners.
Punk's not tagging.
And a shoulder tackle.
Punk with the shoulder tackle.
Who does that look like, King?
Wait a minute, is
I've
CM
used the
Punk
shoulder
actually
tackle a bit, but
John
this is
Cena
like the
versus
specific sequence that John Cena always uses.
He's not gonna, is he?
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, CM Punk kind of
You can't pump the
halfway good guy, halfway bad guy, being a douchebag here. Cena comes in, and I love this.
Now Cena.
Oh, and the high running knee.
He does the signature of CM Punk.
John Cena mocking CM
Starts
Punk.
tapping his wrist.
Punk saying, okay, go ahead. Take care of business yourself. I'll
And
take
then
my ball.
Punk takes a
I'll
walk.
take my championship.
So they're making CM Punk the bad guy and Cena the good guy, because even though Punk started it, and Cena's kind of like, okay, you can play that game, and they could have played it off like they both laugh, they both have fun with it, but no, Punk acts like a big bitch about it.
Cena, square off.
Very effective way to make him a bad guy.
Big move coming.
As we have a tag team match where both guys get abandoned by their partner.
John Cena got all of it. I don't know what
John Cena got all of that. He was devastated by his own finisher there.
And Cena
Okay, so I'm calling it a video real quick here. Don't know how much post shenanigans there are to watch, so I wanted to just get out now. But when we come back next time, well, The Rock has reared his ugly head. I think we're moving towards the end of this thing. Doesn't feel like we've had 19 matches, but I could be wrong. But yeah, maybe I made too much of it, but I thought that was a fun little sequence. Punk comes out, does all of Cena's spots to mock him. Cena tags himself in, does a couple of... Punk does Cena spots. Cena tags himself in, does Punk spots. And it's just, you know, I'm making too much of it, but it's just good storytelling, because you could have done that exact same sequence and had Punk kind of laugh it off and be like, okay, you got me. I was making fun of you. You gave it right back, and they could have been friends. But no, they do that, and they make Punk come off as a mega douche by he starts the mockery, and then as soon as someone turns it around, he bails out like a bitch. It's just good storytelling. I approve. We'll see if I approve of the storytelling next time, and I'm sure you're hanging on the edge of your seat to find out JG's opinion on 3-year-old Raw angles. Well, you know, I'm mocking it, but I do hope you'll tune in next time as we continue moving in towards the end of our final 2K Showcase mode, Hustle, Loyalty, and Disrespect. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. And remember, it's okay for me to mock your moves, but if you mock my moves, I'm going home. Jerk.